welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Saoirse, and on this channel I post primarily a lot of knitting and bookish content. If any of that sounds like your cup of tea and you end up enjoying this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Today we are going to be picking my June TBR. So I'm going to be picking all of the books that I'm going to plan on reading in June. So last month in May I did have a TBR for the month, and I found it to be extremely helpful. It was the first time I'd ever done anything like that, and I feel like it really helped me stick to my reading goals of just like reading more, and I was able to read so many more books than I feel like I've ever read in a month. So that's really cool, and I think the reason that I ended up being able to read more is because I didn't waste any time trying to figure out what to read next. So I'm really that person, you know, it's like, for example, I have a closet full of clothes, right? And all the time I'm like, oh my god, I have nothing to wear. You know, I'm that person. And like with books as well, like I have physical books that I haven't read. I have books on my Kindle that I haven't read. I have Kindle Unlimited. Like I literally have an unlimited number of books that I could read, and yet sometimes I sit there and I'm like, I don't have anything to read. So having a TBR already in place made it so that I never had times like that where I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to read. Last month I went ahead and just chose the books because I just had a lot that I wanted to get to. This time we're gonna let prompts choose my reads. I love that this is a thing that people do. The more bookish content I've been watching, the more people I've been finding who do something like this, where they have a little jar full of prompts and they pull the prompts and then they pick a book that corresponds to the prompts. I love shit like that. It's my jam. Yeah, I love randomly kind of, you know, it's not like a random number generator, but it's like kind of more random. So pretty much every time I watch a video like this, if I hear a prompt that I like, I've been writing it down so that I could get enough prompts to kind of do this myself. And I will be picking either books that I have a physical copy of, or books that I already have on my Kindle, or books that are on Kindle Unlimited. Sometimes it might be a library book, but I don't think I have any coming in this month. The wait time on all of my holds seems to be like at least 4 weeks, if not much longer. So I don't really think I'm going to be getting any loans in this month. But if I do somehow, I will prioritize those. I have books that I already know are going to, that I've already started, that will be moving into June. Like I'm not going to finish them before May is over. So I will either use them for the prompts, or if they don't fit any of the prompts, I will still be reading them, and I will talk about those at the end of the book. I will talk about those at the end of the video once we've picked all of the other books. But I'm gonna draw 7 prompts, and I'm gonna pick the prompt, then pick the book, then pick another prompt, then the book. I think that's the right way to do it. Let's go ahead and pick a first prompt. I'm very excited. These are, I'll just show you real quick. They're all folded. I won't look, but I will like kind of stir them, mix them up a little bit. Let me do this. Okay, I'm nervous. I don't think I have any prompts that are like bad ones, because like, but we'll see. I might have a few that I do have a few that I'm nervous to get, but okay. Is this just one? I think so. Okay. We have our first prompt. Let's go ahead and see. Oh no, I already know which book this is. So this prompt is the book that's been on my TBR the longest. I already know. I just want to like prove to you guys that I'm not making it up. So also, once I finish this book that goes to this prompt, then the prompt will go back into my jar. I don't know if that's how other people do this, but that just makes sense to me to do it that way. So when I was writing this prompt, I actually went and I looked up which one this would be because I was kind of nervous about it. And it is available on Kindle Unlimited. So the one that I've had on my Goodreads want to read shelf, which is like my TBR as a whole, and I added it in like 2018 because that's when I started my Goodreads account. And I think at that point, if I saw a book that even looked remotely good or that I might want to read at some point, I was adding it to my want to read shelf. I'm actually like, I'm excited about this book, but I'm also nervous because I feel like I haven't seen anyone ever talk about it. And it seems like it could be really good or it seems like it could be really bad, and I don't know, we don't know where we're gonna get. So the book is Three Mages and a Margarita by Annette Marie. It looks like kind of an urban fantasy romance type situation. I'm excited for it, but also, again, nervous. So, yes, it says it's an urban fantasy with a side of slow burn romance, and the synopsis kind of makes it sound like it's a reverse harem, but it specifically says that it isn't, which is exciting because I feel like reverse harems or why choose is very hit and miss for me. So I'm excited about this. It's book 1 of 8 in the Guild Codex Spellbound series. I think it could be really, I'm excited. It could be really bad or it could be really good. We don't know. But I'm kind of pumped for this, actually, now that I'm thinking about it more. So please let me know if you've read this series and if you enjoyed it, or if you didn't enjoy it, I'd love to know. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say anything about it. So that's the first book. Let's choose our second book, our second prompt. Oh, I didn't drop any, okay. Okay, this is the one. So nervous. What do we have? Oh, okay. This is the prompt mystery / thriller. I have a physical book that would work, and I feel like I might as well choose that one. So we're just gonna go for it. I'm choosing The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. I have not read this author before. I know she is the author of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's literally right on the cover. And I've heard a lot of, I feel like just overall good things about that book, but I've never read it before. But I heard the synopsis of this and I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. So basically, there's a family who, the mother of the family, I believe, went missing 16 years ago, and the family has agreed to do a true crime documentary, and then while they're filming the documentary, the mom like shows up, and the daughter of the mother, Belle, doesn't believe the story that the mom has about what's happened to her while she's been missing for 16 years. It's got that kind of true crime thing going for it, which I am intrigued by, though the last time I read a book, because it had a true crime element to it, I was sorely disappointed, but I'm hoping this will be a lot better. So that was our second book, so let's choose the third. Oh, well, one just jumped out, so we're taking that one, I guess. I'm excited about this, but I don't know how to choose this book because nothing's coming to mind. Okay, we have Friends to Lovers romance. I don't know if you can see that. I feel like I don't know any off the top of my head, so we might have to look around for this. Do I dare open TikTok and look for a Friends to Lovers? Maybe let's go on YouTube. I think we're gonna go for it. It's like the first one I saw, but I think we're gonna do it. So it's Serpent's Touch by Marina Simcoe. I don't know how to say the last name, I'm so sorry. But that cover, right? Or I don't know if I put it over here, but it said there was a short on YouTube that said it was Friends to Lovers fantasy rec, so we're gonna try it. I'm very, very excited for this. I feel like I had no clue that book even existed, and now it's on my June TBR. Okay, let's pick our fourth prompt. Okay. Okay, a book that is over 500 pages. I'm currently reading the third book in the Kinder's Curse saga. I'm sure that that is over 500 pages, and I think I want to choose that book, or I could choose the fourth book that will be coming out June 1st, because I know that I would like to finish the series this month, or this next month. So let me just check and make sure that this book is, yeah, so the paperback is 776 pages and the Kindle edition is like 1,000 pages. So I meant, when I said 500, I meant like physical pages. So I think I'm gonna choose Heat of the Everflame, which is the one I'm currently reading. Is that cheating though, or should I do Burn of the Everflame? It doesn't say yet how many pages it is, because I don't think because it's not out. I am gonna go with Burn of the Everflame. I'm sure it's going to be over 500 pages because, yeah. And that series, by the way, is by Penn Cole. I don't think I said that. This is so much fun. I'm having such a good time. I hope you guys are as well. Let's pick our fifth. Oh my gosh, we're doing 5. There's only 3 more prompts. Okay, what is our 5th prompt? I want this one. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so I think I don't know whose channel I heard this prompt on. I don't think I came up with it. It's a book that gives you the creeps. So I was kind of thinking like a murder mystery maybe type of thing with this book. I don't think I have any physical books that would work for this prompt. I mean, I guess I could have chosen The Reappearance of Rachel Price, but we've already done that. So there was a dark romance book that I was a little nervous to read. I was like, that might be too much for me. I don't know if I'm gonna pick that. I'm thinking something more, not horror. I will not do a horror genre, but I could do a mystery. We just have to find one that is available. This one's available at my library, so I'm gonna go for it. It is The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn. We'll check it out. We'll see. It was on my want to read on Goodreads, so hopefully it's good. I'm nervous, but that's the point of this prompt. If you want a synopsis of it, basically the main character, where she lives, like their new neighbors move in like next door or something, and they seem like perfectly normal family until she like sees something happen in the window, which I feel like is kind of obvious from the title. So yeah, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm a mystery thriller reader. I'm like trying to get into those 2 genres, but I don't know. So we have 2 this time around, so I feel like I'll get a better sense of whether or not I enjoy those as genres. Okay. Okay, this is our 6th prompt. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. This one should be easy. I have a KU book, so a book that I can read on Kindle Unlimited. You know what I want? Okay, hold on. Let me just double check that I had kind of a list of potential books. Ooh, but I also wanted to read, I have 2 books that I feel like Well, I have so, I mean, there's so many, literally unlimited number of books that I could choose for this prompt. I think I'm going to go for Bloodless Ties by Katie Wismer, because this is the next in a series that I've been reading, the Marionette series, and I kind of forgot that I did want to try to finish that series this next month. So, oh my gosh, this is the last prompt. I'm sad that it's gonna be over. I'm having so much fun. I just want to like keep picking. Part of me, I don't know, I was like, I grabbed onto this one, and then as I was pulling it out, I was like, no, but then I was like, no, I already started to grab it for some reason. Let's see what it is. Okay. Oh, interesting. This might take a while to find, but the prompt is book with a color in the name or in the title. I have no physical books that will work for this prompt. I'm just scrolling until I see the name of a color. Oh, that's so close. A Promise of Peridot? Is Peridot, could that be a color? It's a stone, but isn't it also, can it also refer to a color? If we can't find anything else, I might go with A Promise of Peridot. But I feel like that's not technically a color. I mean, I feel like it can be. There's Peaches and Honey. Peach is a color, could, you know, be a color. Oh, Thief of Silver and Souls. I feel like that should be, because that's, you know, silver for sure color name, but that's also material. I think I was looking for something a little bit easier, like red. Indigo Ridge. Yes. Yes, because that was the one that I was also thinking about picking for the KU prompt. So we're doing Indigo Ridge because I feel like that fits perfectly. Indigo is like a color, you know, whereas like silver, yes, it's a color, but it's also a thing. Whereas indigo is just a color name. And this is by Devney Perry. I hope I'm saying that right. And then the last two books, the ones I'm currently reading, again, Heat of the Everflame, which I already talked about, and then I am actually reading an ARC currently. I signed up for NetGalley to be able to read advanced reader copies, and the first book that I requested an ARC of, I got it, so that was exciting, and it's coming out in June. I think it comes out June 27th, so I'm hoping to have it read the next couple of days, but I'll probably still, you know, end up finishing it in June. But the book is Night of Death and Flowers by Rebecca L. Garcia, and I just, first of all, the cover is stunning, and then second of all, I just read the synopsis and I was like, that sounds like exactly what I would want. So this book follows Callista, I believe is how you say it, and she's a witch, but she has a special power that she is kind of like not supposed to have. Like, it's basically a power that only the god of death is supposed to have, which is intriguing. I like that. She has to kind of conceal this power. But also, the god of death himself has returned. I'm not sure where he was, but he returns to, I guess, the realm that Callista is in. And it sounds like there's a bit of a forced proximity trope here. I'm very excited. It's a dark fantasy romance, so I don't know how dark, but I'm excited. So that's my June TBR. If you have any fun prompts that you can think of that I should add to my jar, definitely leave them in the comments if there's a prompt you want to see. I may or may not already have it because I have quite a few, but if there's any that you can think of that you think would be fun that I should add, let me know and I might just do that. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Did you like them? What did you think of them? No spoilers, please. Thank you so much. But let me know what you thought, and if you are going to be reading any of these soon, let me know as well. And if you want to read any of these this month, like with me, like kind of buddy read, like let me know. Maybe we can do a little book club. Don't forget to check out my vlogs if you kind of want to see me reading these in real time. I do try to include a little bit, even if it's like a knitting vlog or a writing vlog, like maybe the focus isn't on reading, I still try to kind of include what books I'm reading and when. If you do want to see a reading vlog, like a specifically a reading vlog, let me know. I think that's it though. I think that's all I had to talk about in this video. Keep your eyes peeled for my May wrap-up video. It should be coming first week-ish of June. I'll film it as soon as I can. But other than that, yeah, you can find more reading content kind of sandwiched in the vlogs here and there. If you did enjoy this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you would join us here on this channel. And also if you would leave a comment, that also helps me out a ton. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope you get lots of reading in this month, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Alright, this is a song that I wrote about falling too fast, but I wouldn't know anything about that.
I don't wanna lose my grounding, so you catch me not responding. And I press my lips together so you don't find any answers.